Getting clarity. That versus which in defining clauses. Hello, English learners. It's great to have you here once again. Today, we're diving into an often confusing part of English grammar: the correct use of that and which in defining clauses. This can be tricky, but don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of when to use that and which in your sentences. Let's get started. Defining clauses, also known as restrictive clauses, are phrases that identify the noun they are referring to. They are essential to the meaning of the sentence, and without them, the sentence's meaning can change. Here's an example. The book that I'm reading is very interesting. Here, that I'm reading is a defining clause, providing essential information about which book we're talking about. That and which are relative pronouns used to introduce defining clauses. But they are not always interchangeable. In American English, that is preferred in defining clauses. However, which can also be used if preceded by a comma, making it a non-defining clause. Let's see this in action. The book that I'm reading is very interesting. The book which I'm reading is very interesting. In the first sentence, that makes it clear we're talking about a specific book, the one I'm reading. The second sentence implies that the book is already defined in context, and the fact that I'm reading it is additional information. A common mistake is using which without a comma in a defining clause. This can confuse the reader about whether the clause is defining or non-defining. Remember, if the clause is essential to the sentence, use that without a comma or which with a comma. Incorrect. The book which I'm reading is very interesting. Correct. The book that I'm reading is very interesting. Correct. The book which I'm reading is very interesting. And there you have it. We hope this clarifies the correct use of that and which in defining clauses. Always remember that for defining, which with a comma for non-defining. And if you're ever in doubt, stick with that for defining clauses, particularly in American English. Keep practicing, and you'll master this in no time. Until next time, happy learning, and remember, practice makes perfect.